So this is a pair of Jordan Airships. It's the neutral grey colourway, and I bought these originally because at the time it was one of the only ones to release, and then they had the green and the yellow version as well. But this one was just reminding me of the neutral greys, and I didn't have the Jordan 1 neutral greys at the time, so that's the reason why I bought these. And it's a really nice trainer, just very neutral, and the leather quality on this is, I feel, similar to a Jordan 1 85. And I remember Chris from Wear Test is reviewing this as well, and it's got a really nice sort of plush insole as well, so I'll be definitely wearing these quite quickly. And I also have the UNC Nike Airship versions as well, so the every game pack, and I've got those on at the moment, and this is probably the pair that I'll break out to wear initially and during the summertime or springtime. And even the midsole as well, it feels like they're using the 85 version with the little pattern on here. So, and then the outsole itself is very much the same as a Jordan 1. And it's not a sneaker for everyone, and I think in this sort of colour blocking where it's just kept simple because it doesn't have too many leather panels on it, I think works well. And I think even probably for skating it would probably work well because you've got this guarding for the lace loops. So all in all, another cool Jordan 1 Airship, and this is probably the one to get if you can't pick up the others. And again, this is on sale and it's using more sort of premium materials in my opinion, and like I said, the insole's really nice as well, so definitely worth grabbing if you want, looking for an Airship but looking for something cheap with good quality. So here are the details for the Air Jordan Airship PE SP in Tech Grey. It comes in a Summit White and Gunsmoke Grey colourway, and it has a EVA cupsole with an airbag in the heel, and it's made of all leather construction with some suede panels, and the price is £140. So with the comfort and sizing, this is like a Jordan 1 really, so it's on the medium to firm side. However, with this particular pair, it has a really nice insole in it, and it's also basically a bit more soft on feet. I won't say it's an amazing difference, but it's quite sort of more comfortable than wearing a Jordan 1, and you can probably get away with wearing this for a slightly longer period of time. However, because of the flat sole, much like a Jordan 1, it can get sort of fatiguing after a while, and there isn't much support around the arch. It's a very flat midsole. And I think the wearing time for these is it's basically like an 85 cut in my opinion, so I think it will take sort of 6 to 12 hours for the leather to soften. And I usually think that with this with airships, I think they sort of cut a bit different, and I would recommend for everyone to go up half size, and I ended up going up a full size because I found my toes were sort of hitting the edge at half size up, so I went up a full size, and that feels better for me, but everyone is different. I do have wide feet as well, and because this is using the Jordan 1 outsole, it has the same sort of radial traction pattern, and it's very stable on the ground and very grippy, so you can wear them anytime really. So the look and style, it's a classic design, so this particular Airship was released before the Jordan 1, and it's a really cool nod to the past. And I think wearing these sort of autumn springtime is right. I think because it's using thicker cut leather and it is a sort of high cut, it doesn't lend itself well to wearing during the summer, and also the colourway, I wouldn't really be wearing it in the winter because it will just get ruined. And this one, because it's a predominantly white sneaker, I think you can wear it sort of casual and smart casual, and the grey hits on there is really sort of muted, so they work well with, like I said, chinos and shirts and things like that as well as sort of dressing it down with some cargo pants. And I think the white laces work well in this. You could try sail as well to kind of match the tongue, and obviously grey as well, but I prefer the sneaker being in sort of white laces. So the final thoughts, I like the 85 cut midsole. It's a cool nod to the Jordan 1, and they've kind of mixed it up a bit for this particular pair. And I also like the plush insole as well, so it's really nice and quite thick. And the leather materials as well is very similar to an 85 cut. And I also just like the simple colourway of this one as well. Nothing too loud, nothing too special, but very much like the Jordan 1 neutral grey. Cons are, I think the price on these just slightly too high. I think it came in at 130. I think a lot more people maybe would buy it, and if it was sort of cheaper than that, I think it will sell a lot better. It doesn't have the same sort of cachet as a Jordan 1. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 5 out of 5. I think the Airship is probably a bit of a Marmite sneaker because a lot of people don't like it, or they just have Jordan 1 fatigue. But I think this particular colorway is very simple and very neutral, and you can kind of wear it with anything and it just works. And probably one of the ones, including the black Armani ones, that you can sort of wear with anything. And the comfort, I give it a 4, this one, because of the fact that the insole is just a bit nicer. It does really help. And the quality, I give it a 5. It's a really well built sneaker. And the pricing, I give it a 4. It's just priced slightly a little bit too high because it's a new model that's come out. I think they should have been a bit more aggressive with the pricing, and then if it worked well, then they could probably up the price depending on demand. But I think a lot of people just have Jordan 1 fatigue anyway. And overall, I still give it a 5 out of 5. This is probably one of the best Airships in my opinion, apart from the sort of every game blue colorway. I think this is the other one, and then like I said, the black Armani one as well. So those are the 3 in my opinion to get.